Yo, what is up, guys? It's Phantom today, and guess what time it is? It's Morphing time, as we dive into the insane and unexpected fighting game, Power Rangers Battle for the Grid. Inway Studios really did develop something special with this game, giving us an original story based off the Boom Studios comics, Power Rangers Shattered Grid, and that's a huge event that involves our main villain, Lord Draken, challenging all of Power Rangers to a battle. But yeah, it has a dope storyline, and you guys should go check it out. If you're a fan of the Power Rangers, yeah, go read it. But you know what we're here to do today? We're here to review the game. Pretty much, this game is a fighting game that I did not expect to be that great when I first saw it, but over time, looking at it, it is amazing. And actually being able to play it was even better. So if you guys are a fan of the Power Rangers, don't forget to check it out. But, you know, it has its gripes, so what we're going to do is look into the good, the bad, and the ugly. We're going to do from story, to gameplay, to even graphics. But I bet you're wondering, what system are we going to be reviewing it for? Well, I have both the PS4 port and the Switch port, so you'll probably be seeing footage from both. I'll probably label which is which, but if I don't, use your imagination and try to guess. The first person to guess it right gets 10 pieces of rose. But without further ado, let's get into the review. The story for this game is almost really non-existent, as much as I hyped it up, but it's still there, and it's really to be honest, it's only like close to the end. If you play Street Fighter Alpha 30, you'll probably know how this story mode works. Basically, you can only play through the story mode through arcade mode, which is something I'm actually glad of because it reminds me of the old style arcade games, but I kind of wish that this game had a story mode. This seems like one of those games that needed it to thrive, and it didn't have that. It already had a pretty small roster, but look, it might be a lot shorter than I thought. Pretty much, Lord Draken plans an attack on the current Rangers. There are only 9 characters, so there's not a lot of story to go by, and each has their own unique story. Now, it isn't the greatest of stories, but if you pretty much read the comic book, you'll be good. But it works for the type of game it is because it does feel like a discount game. Not just that you can't really complain, because again, you only spent 20 bucks on this game. Unless you bought the special edition, to which I have to say, I'm sorry, that was $40. This game is not worth $40. I'm just saying that now. But yeah, story is really non-existent. Just to give you a basic rundown again, Lord Draken, final boss, he wants to destroy all the Power Rangers, yada yada yada. Read the comic book, really worth your time. That is a lot more worth your time than trying to invest the story into this game. Wow, you really gonna do one of the best comic runs of Power Rangers to date like that? Yeah, which the game itself barely makes any reference to. But it does if you play through the arcade mode. There's even slight dialogue with the characters interacting with each other. Even Lord Draken and Ranger Slayer have familiar lines with each other. Wow, like 2 lazily slapped together scenes. And we're supposed to know that's even the Shattered Grid event. I couldn't tell you what this story was even if I tried. Hell, they barely explained Ranger Slayer, but they should have had at least a prologue or an epilogue explaining the story in the first place. Okay, chill. Well, how's the gameplay like? How does gameplay? Okay, so gameplay is where this game really does shine and really does outdo itself. The combat is sleek and fun, and the movement in the game is extremely smooth and fast. Because of how hectic the game gets, each Ranger has its own unique way of battling. So Tommy Oliver, or everyone's favorite Power Ranger, is an all-around combat-heavy character. He is like Ryu, being able to shoot energy and zone out characters. The Red Ranger is a brawler who does better up close and personal. Cats from SPD is like Wolverine from the Marvel vs. Capcom series, where she'll come at you, slashing away at you, and it's really cool to see. I know I make a lot of references to Marvel vs. Capcom, but you know that's my favorite game. But she's insane though, you need to give her a shot. But my main and my favorite character is Ranger Slayer. She is a zoner that takes skill because she is a character that uses a bow and arrow. She's a lot like Hawkeye from Marvel vs. Capcom, and she also has a combination of beers, being able to set traps for characters that, tend to like to run up at you. Anyhow, another 2 characters that play sort of the same as Gia and Lord Draken, they have a similar moveset, so they're more up close and personal, but not just that they can zone you out. Gia, on the other hand, has zoning out the ass, being able to shoot opponents and keep them from a distance. That's the one thing I really do like about the game, is that everyone plays differently. Even, the best character of all games, Black Macedon. or Ranger I think it's Macedon Sentry, I could be wrong. He's the Black Ranger, essentially having a sort of style similar to that of Chris Redfield from Marvel's Capcom, and the Punisher. Yeah, he's the weird Punisher Chris Redfield hybrid, with the Power Ranger helmet on. Don't imagine that. Trust me, it's not as pretty as it looks. And for the content, the mode that this game has, absolutely none. It only has online and arcade mode. I mean, if you count tutorial and training as a mode, good on you. But after that, there's literally nothing else to do. One thing I'm really mad, and this is my personal rant, why didn't they put in a prologue thing that tells you all the information about each character? Because I'm pretty sure if you don't read the comics, no one's gonna know who the hell Lord Draken or who the hell Ranger Slayer is. Now, I'm pretty sure you can always switch the Pink Ranger skin back on, and you're assuming that Lord Draken is just another White Ranger, but no, there needs to be context to actually explaining these characters. But that's my little rant on it. Overall, the game needs a hell of a lot more to do, and I really do hope in future updates they add other game modes, because having only online ranked and online casual is boring as shit, no lie. But yeah, I think we can move on now. I honestly feel like this game should have had a lot more to do. I mean, come on, they only gave us arcade mode and online mode, and arcade mode is a subpar version of an amazing comic book run, and online is just online. It's not bad, it's not good, but I'll get into that when we get to the good. Well, I mean, I'll give you that. The gameplay wise, it looks pretty fun, but other than that, there's really not much else to do. You didn't even show me survival mode. That doesn't exist. But honestly, this feels like a beta of a better game. Think of it, Mortal Kombat had more stuff to do in its beta than this game does in its actual final product. Yeah, but at least all the female rangers got ass though. True. Wait a minute, next statement please. Okay, let's just get the bad out of the way. The game needs some work graphical wise. It isn't the best looking, it looks kinda like Legacy Wars. Now to give you better context on what Legacy Wars is, it's the mobile version of this game essentially. Came out around the same time as the movie and was made to kinda advertise the movie. And the game looks kinda bad, but at least on the mobile version it does have sort of a dark grittiness to it. But with this game, it does not look all that appealing. I'm not gonna say it's bad, but it's just not as appealing as you'd expect from most fighting games. I guess we've just been spoiled by Guilty Gear and, Blaze Blue and all those games. But then we get games like this and we just look at them like, motherfucker, you are hard to look at. But yeah, that's just an extremely small detail for me. The roster is extremely limited. With only 9 characters, I feel like they should have at least added 10 as a base roster. Because I'm tired of low-key fighting the same characters. Not just saying, what's one character gonna fucking add? Variety? Because that's the spice of life, everybody. But yeah, it's an extremely small roster, which again is a super big problem to me, but it still is. It isn't a super big problem to me due to DLC, but even that, I want more characters than just 3. They could have added at least like 2 more characters to the DLC roster, but hey, that's all I gotta say on that. But the game barely has anything to do. Arcade mode, ranked, and casual. Those are pretty much the only things you're gonna be doing. Unless you're a hardcore fighting game fanatic like me, you're not gonna be using training mode or tutorial anytime soon. And plus, the arcade mode at that is kinda short, like joy killing short. But at least online is dope, which I'll get into when I get to the good. But that's pretty much the bad of the game. That low-key isn't as bad as I expected it. I've had more to say about good games being better than this. Despite all of the negative shit I did say about this game, there's a lot of positive things that go into the game that I really did enjoy. I really did enjoy the online, because the online is just so goddamn buttery smooth on both the Switch and the PS4. I haven't played the Xbox version, so I really wouldn't know, and I also don't own an Xbox, so yeah, I wouldn't really know. But by God, is it smooth. Again, I feel like I fanboyed enough over the gameplay, so just go play the game. It's actually really fun. And despite all I had to say about the arcade mode being pretty lackluster when it comes to adapting the story, I did like that it felt like an old arcade game like Street Fighter Alpha, where essentially you didn't get the story mode until you got close towards the end in the final boss. I wish they would have added endings or something. Maybe just a comic panel ending, because that would have been really dope to read. but instead we get like one text of dialogue from the character, and that's about it. And despite it, the graphics looking kinda meh, the Rangers do look pretty nice, and they look how the Boom Studios crew actually drew them, and all the female Rangers are extra thick. Come on now, even Gia fucking looks amazing in this game. That's the waifu. Don't look at Megaforce, but Gia was the best Yellow Ranger that at least in my generation. But yeah, despite all of the negatives, there's a lot of positives that outweigh it. So yeah, that's all I gotta really say on the positives. See, there was some goodness in this game. Alright, I'll give you that. So, what's your final score? Well, far from perfect, Power Rangers Battle for the Grid is a good entryway for anyone to see how to make a good Power Rangers game. Look, a lot of people are gonna dismiss this game, but the combat in online is worth the $20. And arcade mode is a brief way to get back into Power Rangers. Look, it ain't a 10 out of 10, but it's a solid 7 out of 10 for me. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more reviews. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.